The last 3 months of my world have been filled with a lot of conversations around achieving big goals and having achieved like last financial year goals. And one of the things that's coming up is people setting these big audacious goals and then like backloading it into the last quarter of the year because they're like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to hit it. And this can be about revenue, but more often than not, it's about all the other goals that you hope to achieve for your business. And they're like, well, I did the annual goals, I did my team goals for the year, and it's just not making a difference. I've got perks, I've got incentives for my team, and they are just not making it. This is happening because you are not stacking wins that build momentum. Now, what I mean by that is you want to stack micro wins every single week. There's a term in like time management and being efficient and effective and not procrastinating, which is like if you don't know where to start with something, you haven't broken it down into a step small enough for your brain to actually go, oh yeah, okay, I can do that. You might not know how to do something, but the first step might be to Google, it might be to send an email to 3 different companies and ask about quotes or ask about how to do this. You have to break everything down small. So how this relates when it comes to your annual goals is you need to be stacking micro wins every single week in order to achieve your big annual goals. And when you create a culture of stacking micro wins, you will be blown away by what you can achieve. It kind of goes with that thing, we overestimate what we can achieve in a day and underestimate what we can achieve in a year. How you counter that is those micro wins. And micro wins like show forward progress, which means they build momentum. And when you build momentum begets momentum. So you have a win, you want another win, you want to create that momentum. That is how you achieve those big audacious goals. And so with those goals, you have to be breaking them right down into what do we need to achieve. Now, that doesn't mean you, the founder, needs to do that. That means you need to work with your team so that when they understand what they need to achieve, they know how to break it right down so that each week it's not like I did that thing you asked me to do. I had the micro win. And I'm going to stack on that micro win this week and keep creating momentum. And this is what I'm teaching inside Lead. How to use micro wins weekly to achieve big annual goals. That is how you'll get there, not by backloading into the last corner, not by setting it and hoping you'll manifest it, stacking the micro wins that achieve it.